Hello YouTube family, Greg D here, back with another DCUO video. Today what I wanted to do, since it is the end of the month, I wanted to go ahead and spend all of my artifact XP and my healer ones. I wanted to take you along for the journey. I actually did try to live stream this, but for whatever reason, as of late, YouTube has not liked me when I try to live stream and has been cutting me off for after 15, 20 minutes, whatever. But I digress. So, like I said, I've gotten a lot saved. Part of it was completing the events where we got the 225,000 artifact XP there by completing the patrol. So let's see here. I want to focus on my low end healer artifacts here, which are obviously, as you can see, all around 80. So I have 10, 20, 120, 327, 552, 562, 572, 582. That is, let's round that up to 40, say 622. So we're roughly at like 625 ish thousand XP. So what I want to do is I'm gonna. Oh, I also have loyalty points and replay badges. That's pretty sweet. Cool. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let me go down here and see if there's anything worthwhile. If there's
You
not
shall be
anything
rewarded
worthwhile, then
for
I
your
probably
loyalty,
won't
and you shall.
spend these. I will save them. Oh, there's ultimate mods there. There is nothing that I really want as of right now. 10 coins, 10 Bizarro samples, stabilizers, which might be nice. Replay badges. I don't think we can buy. Can't buy any of the allies, but I'm not really interested in that right now. I can buy a bunch of nth metal detectors. I can buy seal of completion. I can buy a 12,500, so I'll save those. But anywho, so what I wanted to try to do was kind of separate the XP and kind of try to get each one of them up a little higher here. So first thing is first, I probably do need to actually separate these. So if I move one of these down here, if I move one of these down here, there we go. So we'll start there. So what I'll do is we'll start by putting one of these into there, Shabuti, okay, and then so that's up to 99. We'll put one of these into the Clarion, Shabuti. I also see that I'm going to have to go buy, I'm clearly going to have to go buy some of the, I'm going to need some catalysts here for sure. Let's throw that Seal of Preservation in just in case. And there we go. And so now we've got Purple Healing Ray up to 112. I need to go buy some more of these bad boys because I don't have
Bollocks.
any.
Do I look like your mum? What are you going on about?
Buy a couple of those. Okay. Let me see. Which one did I have here? Let's see. That's good now. That's a 109. Let me see here. So, I need one more of the thing
Bloody
here.
heroes. Bloody villains. I think Brainiac is doing us all a favor by
Or,
thinning the herd.
and then we'll do the Clarion, or Demon's Fang, I should say. Oh, you fucker. You fucking whore.
Listen, you don't want to be mine.
I'm gonna
My
spend all my
mates
damn
end
source
up
marks
either
on
worm food
catalysts
or
here, probably.
worse.
Son of a bitch. Oh, I gotta see a preservation there, which I probably should have used to begin with. There we go. Okay. Now we can separate some of these low guys here. So if I do, so let's see, I've got, let's see, so these are flawless, those are processed. So let's see, that would be 60, 200 divided by 3 is what's 67, roughly. Yeah, right. So let's say 67. Well, actually, this, yeah. Can I, can I, hello? I'm trying to move you. What are we doing here? There we go. So I'll move 67, and then I'll move another 67. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I'll do purple because it's the highest one now. So I have 73 there. So there we go. And then Clarion has 67 in there. There we go. And then our Demon's Fang will take 67 there. There we go. I'm about to buy 12 of those now.
Phantom Stranger's a bit out of touch
See,
with reality, but he's
1, 2,
okay.
3, 4,
I think he
5,
predates
6,
humans, though.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, there go all my source marks. Okay. But that's why we save them. That's why we save them, folks. Yeah, that's why we do that. See what preservation. Let's just see. It made it. That's good. So now that's at 125. That is excellent. Put that on there. That works. Beautiful. That's at 129. Okay. Throw that in there. That's why we do that. Yep. There we go. And that is now at 122. Very good. Okay. And then I guess we will separate these. So that would be 333. 333. 333. 333 of those. 666, the number of the beast. 333 more of these. Oops. 333 more of those. Okay, and then we also have 369, so that's what, 123 of each? 123, right? So then what I'll do is I'll put 123 there. I'll put 123 there. Then I'll move these to there. So now that's good. So now we can do 456 there. Okay, that's the healing ray. We can do 456 to there. That's good. And then Demon's Fang will have 456 as well. That's 128. And then I've got, let's see, what do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I go 1, 2, put those in there. I will do 1, 2, put those in there. And then 1, 2, put those in there. So, okay, so that's not terrible. considering we roughly put two. I mean, that's roughly 200,000 into 200,000, give or take, at least 200,000 artifact XP into each one of the healer artifacts, and we got ourselves from level 80 to the mid 130s. So not terrible. As we do all know, though, once you get up to 160, it does take 1 million artifact XP to get from level 160 to level 200. So it does take a bit of time. But as you can see, I mean, I literally just saved those throughout the entire month of March and used my nth metal detectors. I didn't buy anything, and I was able to get myself up to well over 600,000 artifact XP by just playing, using nth metal detectors, the whole shebang. So, yes, now unfortunately we are all out of. We are all out of artifact XP. However, um, we're going to be in a good spot. You know what? Well, I'm
Listen,
going to buy 5 more
you
of
don't
these.
want to be my mate.
One, two,
My
three,
mate
four,
is never
five.
worm food
But
or
so yeah, so
worse.
we're got to get our source marks back up. We've got to do the whole shebang here all over again. But slowly but surely we'll get there. And I honestly think that's good progress. I mean, not for not using any money, for just grinding it out. We got 2 breakthroughs here, so not these aren't exactly where I want them to be. I think once we get them up to 140, then maybe I'll start, you know, actually using my actual healer role there. Um, just because I want to be able, if I am going to use the healer role to mix things in, I want myself to be at least somewhat competent there. So yeah, I'll probably wait till 140 before I actually start, you know, my healing journey there. But I think that was a good amount of progress there. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this episode right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, and I need your help to do that. So any help that you can give me is mucho appreciated. And until next time, guys, see you soon.